18 months ago, I was presented with an opportunity to get more intimately involved with our Quad Cities Chamber. I came in at a time of uncertainty, leadership change, and what I refer to as the kind of the post-COVID fatigue. I've seen our region fight through this, and I've seen us become optimistic about what the future holds. We've had some triumphs in the last 18 months, and there are still opportunities for us to forge forward and seek to achieve. I'm proud of the foundation that the team here at the Chamber has laid for our future leader, Peter Tokar III, who will be joining us as soon as next week. But I want to talk with you a little bit about some of our wins. Our business and economic growth team has been going gangbusters. As I shared with you, the last quarter, we saw 3 times the activity with projects, people who are eager to call the Quad Cities community their home. But aside from that, in the last 18 months, they've done over 2,200 resource assists. Our team is actively engaged with our business community, making sure that they have the resources they need to grow their businesses, to support their employees, and to meet the demands of their industry. We've retained and expanded 3 businesses here in our region in the last 18 months, but there's still opportunity that lies ahead. We are having a really important conversation around our land and how ready our sites are for development, how ready they are for outside businesses to choose this region to invest in, to call home. We need to do this with a regional mindset, and that's going to require all of us working together. No single community can do it alone. And so if we lean into this regional mindset harder than we ever have in the past, I know that we have the natural infrastructure that will allow us to coalesce our land, to assemble our land in a way that makes us a prime region for people to call home. We heard from our businesses the need for a stronger government affairs presence and advocacy work that we do as a chamber. We heard from you all and we listened. Our government affairs department is more active than I've seen almost in my entire experience with the chamber, both as a board member, a volunteer, and now as the organization's CEO. I'm very proud of the work that they're doing to represent our local interests at the state level, and I'm really excited for the opportunity to rally our business community and go back out to DC this year after many years of having a break due to COVID. But we know that one of our strongest assets is being able to stand in the gap for those small to mid-sized businesses that don't have the resources to have their own government affairs department. We know that when we use our voice collectively as a strong chamber for our 1,100 members, that we have a voice that demands that people listen to it. We have strong relationships at the local level with elected officials. We have strong relationships at the state level with our elected officials, and we continue to have support at the federal level, based in large part to the relationships that we've built on behalf of our members. Another area in our lines of work that brings me, honestly, a lot of joy and excitement are our downtowns. We have seen tremendous growth and partnership in these areas. We've brought on Rock Island as a special service area. Many thought we wouldn't be able to do that, but through the time, the dedication, and the commitment that the staff has shown to really wanting to bolster the vibrancy of that community, we were able to work with our elected officials and the staff of the city to get it done. So I'm looking forward to seeing the revitalization of that place, and you should know that your chamber will have a significant role in seeing that through. I'm also really excited for the work that's been happening in our downtown areas of Davenport. We have seen a lot of activity, especially around place activation. The team is very proud of their work in alternating currents, and what makes me most proud about alternating currents is not just the 44,000 plus people who come to visit this community and experience alternating currents through the arts, through film screenings, and through comedy and entertainment. It's really that it's a regional effort. You see downtown Rock Island participating, downtown Bettendorf participating, with the heart of activity happening in downtown Davenport. This is a model that we hope to grow and expand to bring other communities into, but most importantly, we haven't lost sight of the fact that this isn't just about fun and entertainment. It really is about economic impact, and the numbers show that we are having an impact. We know that our businesses that are part of our business improvement districts are reaping the benefits of having the support of an active quality of place initiative. So we thank you for your continued support. We care about all of the areas in our community, and we have a special emphasis on the work that we do in our downtowns that we should be proud of. We know that talent and workforce continue to be top of mind for our members. And with that in mind, we were able to establish the Talent Attraction and Inclusion Division a couple of years ago. And in doing so, we've seen exponential growth in our activities in high school apprenticeships. We are expanding access to learning opportunities where youth are engaged with employers, but also employers are preparing the next generation of the workforce. We're proud to be involved in that work with our K-12 partners, and we see that growing in the months to come and in the years to come through your continued investment. We're also really proud of the work that we're doing as it relates to leadership development. We launched Generation Next, which is a cohort experience for young to mid-career professionals who are looking to be more involved in the community. We're trying to prepare the next generation of talent, not just to be industry experts, but to prepare them to be of service to their community so that they can fill many of the shoes that you may leave open when you decide to transition out of leadership roles in the community. We know that we need to have the next set of leaders ready to take charge, to understand the dynamics of our community, but also to be as deeply committed to our community as you've been. And so our role here at the Chamber is to cultivate that talent, not just so that they are best in class at what they do, but so that they are rooted here in the Quad Cities community and committed to helping us grow as a region. With that in mind, we also have been thinking about how we can connect in our region to talent attraction. We recently rolled out a talent attraction toolkit for all employers to be able to use here in our region. This toolkit equips you and your HR departments with the resources you need to have civic pride, to tell the story of the Quad Cities, and to share with people you're recruiting just what makes this region unique. So we hope you utilize that resource in the years to come. Most importantly, I think what I've learned over the last 18 months is that there's a tremendous amount of work that happens here at the Chamber that, unless you are on this side of the table, you don't always get to see or know. I'm so very proud of the staff who have experienced a number of transitions over the course of the last 18 months. They have been dedicated, they are eager to take on new challenges, and they are deeply committed to our community. So I tip my hat to them for their patience during this transition, for their innovation during this transition, and for their ability to be nimble, adjust, and adapt and add value very quickly. Without their support, I wouldn't have been able to do what I've been doing. I hope that you are as eager about what the future holds as I am. We have some wins under our sails. We've laid a strong foundation over the course of the last 18 months that I think is going to propel us forward. I look forward to continuing to work with you as I transition back into my board seat. And thank you again for trusting me to do this work.